indirect rent control in the new Renters' Rights Bill coming in 2025. The government is adamant that they're not going to be introducing rent controls. However, indirectly, that's exactly what they're doing. So what was going to happen is when the tenant signs a tenancy contract, which is not going to be for a fixed term, it's going to be a periodic tenancy, the tenant will obviously sign on the contract, move in, and I think within the first 2 months, they can actually complain to the first tier tribunal about their rent. So where they're actually happy to stay in the property, they then go back and complain to the FTT, and the FTT obviously will go through their procedure, which obviously if they're inundated with lots and lots of rent challenges by tenants, then there's going to be a massive backlog. In the meantime, obviously the landlords might possibly not be getting any rent, and they have to now wait 3 months in rent arrears before they can actually give 4 weeks notice for the tenant to leave. So all of these nuances are actually massively weighing in against the landlord, and especially the fact that the social housing, the local authorities now have a right to enter a landlord's property if they feel there are being any conditions being violated. So for example, if there's damp, mold, or there's been complaints by the tenants, without any notice or any authority letter, they can just enter a landlord's property, which is basically a direct violation of landlords' human rights. And this is absolutely abhorrent. What the government is doing actually is killing the private rental market. Landlords are selling. I mean, there's, I think, 30% more landlords selling in 2024 than there were in 2022. Obviously, the landlords are already being squeezed by very high interest rates, very high bills, especially in the case of HMO landlords who end up paying the bills, and a high cost of regulation and compliance, which is on the increase. In the new Renters' Rights Bill, you also have additional charges for joining an ombudsman scheme, which is mandatory, joining the digital portal, being part of the redress scheme, and all sorts of different schemes that you will have to basically register to, and these will obviously have registration fees, and these will all add up, making it impossible to make a profit. Now, Keir Starmer has gone on news recently saying that people who own assets are not working class. So what are we, guys? Not only are we being targeted and our human rights are being violated, I think we are being criminalized massively. So at this point of time, what do landlords do? Do you panic and do you sell up? Well, that's one option. Well, just sell up, don't panic, but just sell up, because on one hand, the market is going to change. On the 7th of November, the Bank of England will have to cut interest rates by 0.25% because inflation is definitely lower than their target of 2%, which is at 1.7%. So then they have no excuse now. And that's going to obviously go into a downward trend. And companies like Goldman Sachs are predicting the base rate to be at around 2.75% at the end of 2025. This is going to massively increase the demand in the market from first-time buyers and other residential buyers, and that's going to kickstart the market, which is already kind of leveling up and is on the upward trend now from last year, which was massively in the negative. So guys, option 1, sell up. Option 2, wait and watch. Watch the game. This bill is currently in Parliament, and obviously Labour is adamant that all these new changes will be going ahead. But until it's law, there could be some lobbying from the NRLA and other landlord organisations which might help dilute some of these rules. So do you want to wait and see, or do you want to maybe just literally sell up without waiting, massively frustrated with the change of sentiment against landlords, this waging war on landlords and the rest? or you just wait and see when the market starts to pick up, when the rates start to drop, and then possibly sell in 2025, getting more money for your properties that you've really worked so hard to build up, and B, you've had the time to think, rethink, and make those calm and collective decisions which are going to be in your long-term business interest. So guys, what are your plans? On Thursday the 14th of November, we are going to be discussing opportunities for 2025 and how you can pivot your business in the new year. But more importantly, you can meet 100 other property investors in the room, including landlords and professionals who should be able to share with you their insights, their views, and more importantly, what they are doing in their portfolios. Are they selling up? Are they staying calm and carrying on? And I think in this very important time, it's so crucial that you consult, see, support, and take guidance from people who are in the business, in the know, and in the knowledge of what's going on and what's to come. So guys, waste no time. Book your tickets now for the next Titans, the last Titans event for 2024. It's going to be amazing. There's a lot of information on our website. You can find out what we're going to talk about. There will be a panel discussion as well at the end to talk about the uncertainty and, more importantly, the new mini budget. We're going to be doing a deep dive into the mini budget in the panel time and find out where the opportunities are, where you can count on making it better in your business, helping you grow your business, helping you streamline your business, or closing down your business, whatever it is that you decide to do. Book your tickets now, guys, because I know it's going to be a full house. teamtitans.co.uk.